Hello. This morning I found myself at, in a different city, basically. And it was kind of unexpected. I ended up taking my wife to work, and so rather than drive back home, only to drive back out to pick her up, I decided to wander around and check out some places, and it just so happened they had a Goodwill, so you know what I did. Anyway, yes, I went to Goodwill, and it seems like every Goodwill has their own kind of no, their own kind of selection of vinyl. Because if you keep going back to the same one, they tend to have a lot of the same type of stuff. Like one might have more classical, one might have more easy listening, another one might have more rock. So this one, it leaned more towards rock, so that was a good thing. Unfortunately, because originally I was real nervous, because at first, I kid you not, when I'm going through the bins, I always, pull out all the ones I'm interested in, and of course I go back and look at the actual condition of the vinyls. So I kid you not, I had a stack of 40 vinyls. And I was like, oh man. Well, I suspected that most of them would be, in poor condition, and that was the case. And it was sad, because there was a lot of good stuff. Oh man. Yeah, so I put back a lot of, almost all of the records, actually. But I did manage to get some, and so let's go through these. The first one, and I'm not familiar with this, but the artwork is cool, and I like the band name. I assume the band name is Dag, and the album is Righteous. I like that. It's nice and clean, and some of these, the vinyls are in fantastic condition. So, like, we're talking near mint. All right. Then we have this one. Again, I'm not familiar with it. But anytime the album has a gatefold with a leggy woman inside, that's a good thing. Yeah, so it just has interesting artwork and music for all occasions. I don't know. We'll see. Now this one's another one I'm not all that familiar with, but the condition of these first three anyway was like outstanding, so I just went ahead and got them. This is Bobby Sikrin from A Sympathetical Hurricane. Now this one is very interesting. It's difficult to tell. I think it's April's Motel Room, but the cover is actually a poster. Yeah, the cover is actually. I'm not gonna undo the whole thing, but. And then they have another, like, yes. So it's April's Motel Room. It has Get Her Way, Fade to Black, and God on one side. And then it has Black 14 and God on the other side. Oh, on the side is the acoustic version. Anyway, I just thought that was really interesting, that it's basically a poster, and they use that as the cover of the record. Now, these, Yeah, here's one. This is Soft Cell. I think this is. Yeah, this is it's a. I don't know if that's 10-inch or 12-inch single, featuring Tainted Love and Where Did Our Love Go on one side, and then Memorabilia and Tainted Dub on the other side. I guess that's a remix. But yeah, there you have that. I don't usually do singles, like whether it's 45s or 12-inch or regardless of the size, other than 78s, because those are technically singles as well. But yeah, but I like Soft Cell, so yeah, I had to get it. Alright, now we're into some that, well, there's just actually 4 more. So, let's do this one first. This one I'm not all that excited about, but it was nice to find something that I've never seen at my local Goodwills, and that is some Dokken Back for the Attack. And it's in decent shape. It's in decent shape. So yeah, the vinyl is in good shape. I always make sure the vinyls are not, gonna have issues when I try to play them, because that's the whole point. All right, these next 3 are ones that I'm pretty darn excited about. First of all, we have Lou Rawls. When you hear Lou, you've heard it all. There's that one. This one, yes. Kansas, Point of No Return. And this one is featuring Point of No Return, Paradox, The Spider, Portrait He Knew, Closet Chronicles, Lightning's Hand, Dust in the Wind, Sparks of the Tempest, and Hopelessly Human. Yeah, we have that. Very excited about that. I love Kansas. Oh man. And one that I know is going to sound fabulous on vinyl is Emmylou Harris. Pieces of the Sky. Yes. Well, there you have it. Yeah, it was a completely unplanned vinyl adventure, but it was an adventure nonetheless. And a great way to pass the time. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.